Tonight on Game Night, Nikki, Lincoln, Mark, and myself, Dave, are going to play Welcome to the Dungeon, a game for 2 to 4 players, designed by Masato Uesugi and published by Oink and IELLO. So, I guess, welcome to the dungeon.
Hey, Dave.
Yes, NASA rocket scientist Mark Johnson.
Would you teach us Welcome to the Dungeon?
We've got fun and games.
Oh, boy.
In Welcome to the Dungeon, we are trying to do one of two things as players. You either want to be the player who successfully goes through 2 dungeons, defeats all the monsters in 2 dungeons. Every time you defeat and go through a dungeon, you're going to pick up one of these, and if you get 2 of these, then you win the game. Or you want to be the last player standing, because when you attempt to go through a dungeon and do not defeat the monsters, you get essentially a hit. And if you get 2 of those, you are out of the game, and the remaining players keep playing until either someone gets 2 of these, or there's only 1 player standing, and that player is the winner. All right? The dungeon is made up of a deck of monsters, and the monsters are all here on your little cheat sheet, the distribution of this deck, but there are basically 2 1s that are goblins and 2 2s that are skeletons, and 2 3s that are, looks like trolls, and 2 4s that are vampires, 2 golems that are 5s, a Grim Reaper at 6, a demon at 7, and a dragon at 9. The number on the card is what they will be attacking you with if they are in the dungeon. Not all of these monsters will be in the dungeon. So let me explain how the dungeon gets set up. On your turn, you are going to either take the top card from the monster deck, or you're going to pass. If you pass, then you are out of this, what the rules call bidding round, and you will not be the adventurer going through the dungeon. You will be letting someone else do that. When you look at a monster, you can do one of 2 things. You can either add him to the dungeon, so there's now a monster in the dungeon that I know, that the 3 of you don't know is in there, or you can put it in front of you, which basically says, excuse me, this monster is not in the dungeon anymore, but I'm still in the bidding. All right? When you take a monster out of the dungeon and essentially take a card and put it in front of yourself, you also take one of these 6 good things, as it were, and you figure out which one you want to pull, and you take it out of the mix. And the reason that that is important is, whichever adventurer eventually is the one who goes through the dungeon, they will have whatever of these items remain to help them through that dungeon. So let me describe the items. The warrior always has a hit point value of 3. This is the character that we are taking through the dungeon. So we are bidding for the right to be the warrior. All right? The plate armor and the knight shield are just straight up hit points. There's 5 there, there's 3 there.
Additional.
Yes, so if these 3 were in the game for you, if you were going through, you would have 11 hit points to get through this deck. That doesn't seem like a lot, considering some of the numbers are pretty big, but the Holy Grail, if it's here, defeats monsters with an even-numbered strength, so the 2s, the 4s, or the 6s, there's no 8. And by the way, it defeats all of them that are of that strength. As long as this is here and you turn over an even-numbered monster, it is defeated. All right? The Torch defeats monsters with a strength value of 3 or less. The Dragon Spear defeats the dragon. The dragon is 9, so that's a good thing to have, assuming the dragon's even in there. And last but not least is the Vorpal Sword. So if the Vorpal Sword is in, you choose a monster type. And any of those monsters that are in the dungeon are killed when they show up. So if you choose any of the numbers, the ones that are numbered 1 through 5, you might kill 2 of them if there are 2 of them in there. Again, it depends on what's in there. If you are the player that goes through and you live, meaning you defeat all of the monsters with whatever items you have available, then as I said, you get one of these. 2 of those wins you the game. If you are defeated by the dungeon, your little handy cheat sheet card turns over to the other side.
The wounded side.
The wounded side, to show you've taken a hit. And if I went through the dungeon a second time and didn't make it, oh, this is a reminder that I am now out of the game. Okay. And the 3 of you keep playing. Right. And by the way, every round we're just going to shuffle all the cards and basically start the next round. So,
very simple.
It is actually a fairly simple game. I don't think the rules have a fancy, like, who the start player is thing.
Would it be the guy with a critical hit die on his...
I like it.
Last
That's as good as anything. So
dude
go ahead
in a
and
dungeon.
go ahead and be the start player.
So flip one over.
Or pass, but yes, you're probably not going to pass. And then you can decide to either add that to the dungeon, so he will.
Uh-oh. That was a quick decision.
That's the first one.
But if I put it here, then I take one of the items out.
And you're still in the bidding, so let's say you put it there and you take one item out.
Right.
This probably won't happen, but if I pass and Nikki passes and Lincoln passes, you are now going through the
Right.
dungeon with...
Crazy.
We don't want to make the dungeon too easy. It's got a lot of monsters in there now.
It's a bad dungeon.
I'm trying to remember what I put in there already. I put one card in so far.
Right.
Oh.
Holy moly.
Well, I have to draw, right? Or I pass.
You can pass.
I'm gonna
Alright,
put this here.
And what piece are you taking out?
There's no more plate armor.
Okay.
So I
You
just take
took out that?
You can probably make it. You better stay in.
Oh. There's all these things. There's all
It's
these...
got all of these.
Look, the even numbered monsters still get killed, and the monsters 3, and the dragon, and...
Right. These aren't things. These are
Monsters. They're
enchanted.
monsters.
They're interesting people.
I'm going to pass. I'm scared. I pass.
You're scared?
You draw a card. I'm going to pass.
Okay. You have to be brave.
I understand.
It's a different game.
She's going.
Wow.
Goodness.
This is cool. We get to see one of these two characters get wounded.
Maybe.
Wait, so I've done this. I can still do this.
Yes, you can, and you can put it here if you want. Or you can pull something else out.
You're out, yeah?
Yes, I passed.
And I'm passing.
Okay.
So now, we're leaving... If I pass, it leaves him with everything...
If you pass, then Mark immediately goes through this deck with
that
these,
equipment.
with this equipment.
Yeah.
If you pull a card, then you are still in the bidding to potentially go through this.
But you could pull a card and take an item.
Right, but again, then Mark could pass, and then he's
Yeah,
without
then
that item. But
Lincoln's
that might be
stuck,
fun.
yeah.
I'm passing.
All right.
I'm afraid. I'm scared.
All right.
I'm scared too.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's go.
You are going through. So, Vorpal Sword first. You have to choose a monster type, and then those monsters disappear.
Let's kill the demon.
Okay.
Hey, look!
Did you put that? Is that
Yes.
All right, so the demon is gone.
And this is used up.
Let me get this way. Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Torch defeats any monsters with strength 3 or less. It doesn't technically, is it? Torch
less.
again. The Grim Reaper is defeated by the Holy Grail. And in case I didn't say this, the little icons on there show you like what defeats that. It's also sort of on your cheat sheet card. The Torch once again kills that.
The torch.
Torch once again kills that.
I'm not afraid of those little guys. Yikes!
Okay, the troll kills your 6 points down to 1.
Oh.
So move the shield at least. Yeah.
Boom!
Now you're
Yeah,
fine.
you're safe.
All right, so
Okay.
there you go. You
All
succeeded.
right.
Yeah.
Limping.
You're all chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We
Limping.
don't know what we're doing.
I didn't
know
know.
what we're
I didn't know. I didn't know. All right. The person who went through the dungeon starts the next round. That'll be you.
All right. Now we all know you just stay in as long as you need to and go through the dungeon.
Well,
That
a
seems
lot.
to be
You got a lot of equipment. That
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
was-
was the
yeah,
part.
he
I think we
did.
boned that. I don't know what we
Yeah.
did there.
I was afraid if I dropped out or didn't drop out, you would, and I'd get stuck.
That's what I was
'Cause
afraid
I was
of
gonna
too. I thought I
drop
was going
out
to die
and-
actually.
I was gonna,
Okay.
instead of passing, I was gonna
You're up.
pull an item. Oops.
I'm taking the plate armor out.
That's a popular one to destroy.
Yeah, it's 5.
I don't think you have a torch this time.
Ooh.
Pass.
Serious?
I did it last time. It didn't work, so I'll try it again.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
Probably dumb.
That's gonna stay.
I'm passing.
Pass.
All right, Nikki.
Good luck, Nick.
Oh, there's a lot in there.
Name something with your Whirlpool
A
sword.
type of thing I'm going to kill.
A monster you're going to defeat.
Actually, not very many monsters.
Gosh, I don't remember the first one I put in there. What did I put in there first?
Oh, there's only 4
I
monsters.
know,
Why did we
chickened
pass?
out.
Trolls.
Really? Okay.
Do you
well,
mean-
whatever
you mean the
torch.
fives?
Well,
Whatever misses the
twos.
torch.
Do you mean the 5s or the 2s?
The 2s.
2s are skeletons. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, a low number because
Okay.
of the 2s and the 3s protection
it
torch
actually
thing
only
is
kills
gone.
one.
Actually, I'm sorry. The trolls are 3s. Is that what you meant? I'm just trying to make sure that
No. The little
the
goblin.
The goblins. Okay,
Because she has no torch.
because you put one in.
'Cause I
But
don't
remember,
Because
you
you
only
remember
got
it?
4 cards, you got 6 hit points, Nikki. Pick something bigger.
They only
guys.
do. All right.
if I fail this because I follow your advice.
Bro, hang
Okay.
on.
Yeah,
hang
yeah.
on.
Do what you want.
The 2, 4, and 6 are defeated,
Yeah, because they're
and
even.
the dragon is defeated.
Yes.
So, just choose something that you know you put in there that doesn't.
I
meet those
don't
are-
remember the first card I put in. That's why I'm saying a troll.
Okay,
Okay.
she's going for the troll. Trolls are the 3s.
3s. Okay.
Here we go.
No,
That is okay because
Yeah.
Goblin is.
because the Holy Grail. You mean the goblin?
I keep this
All right, you mean the
dude
goblin.
with
Goblin.
the pointy nose.
Goblin. Hey, defeated.
It kills
Hey.
one of them,
It
actually.
kills them all. It kills them all.
One type? Okay.
Yes, one type. Hey, defeated because of the Holy Grail. And you take 5 hit points,
But you survive.
survive. So there you go.
Wow.
We all are
Can I
in
look
fact
at this?
chickens.
Oh, it's nothing.
Nope. Go ahead. Put them all back.
Wow.
Game just chugs along.
You're a chicken.
We're all chicken.
But only 2 of us are winning so far.
You are the new start player.
Okie doke. Okay.
Let's get rid of that Whirlpool sword that everyone seems to like.
Huh. Starting to be a lot of stuff. I'll get rid of. Ooh.
Yeah, get rid of the dragon.
I'll get rid of the torch again.
I will put this here. And I'll get rid of just this Night Shield.
Woof. Too rich for me. I'm passing.
What the heck?
Wow. Crazy people.
Really? I'm gonna get
I
stuck
did-
with it here
I
in a
did
second.
take the smaller one, just in case you guys passed on me.
I'm gonna pass.
I'm also going to pass.
Oh.
And Nikki, you also passed.
I
already.
did.
Here
All
we
right,
go.
Lincoln. Here we
Oh,
go.
Lincoln.
3.
I'm gonna die.
All right, so you have 5 hit points left.
Yeah, I know there's at least 2 of those in there.
Now you have 4 hit points left. And now you're dead.
Yep.
For the record, that was defeated by the Grail. Grail. Grail.
Wow.
Yeah, the Grail was pretty good.
I wanted to stay in and take the grail out, but I thought then I'll be the guy going through the dungeon.
All right, Lincoln, you're the start player. Let's shuffle these up. Dragon hasn't even come up yet.
I know I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
That one of those cards is upside down.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Wow, 2 you meant.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you mean 2 of those cards
I
upside
saw
down?
a 1 and I'm like, wait, that's got to be upside down.
Shouldn't be that hard just to shuffle a small deck of cards.
No grail.
Is that the even numbered cards?
Yes.
Let's see what this is. I'll put that right there.
Yeah. Ooh.
No torches.
Torches seem handy.
I will pass.
Pass.
Eek.
Oh, she's going through right now. For the win.
I didn't
No,
pass.
no, Lincoln's not passed.
Oh, right.
Maybe for the win.
Pass.
All right, for the win.
For the
Okay.
win.
If you can make it through, the game is over.
I don't know.
Wait,
Well.
name something.
Oh,
Well, both of the low-level items are gone.
I
But you
want
have
this
11.
dude this time.
The 3.
Okay, the troll.
The 3.
All right. Is that the one you just put in?
No.
Oh. Okay, so you have, hold on, 11 hit points. You now have
Down to
9. Ah, Vorpal Sword.
Boom.
Wow, there's only 4 cards. Ugh.
Purple sword.
Vorpal Sword.
Oh, man. Winner.
That was awesome.
Game over.
I mean, I thought there were more cards. If I had, I don't know what I was thinking, but I guess it
I
just went
couldn't-
around a few
Well, it's
times.
also little stuff. It
I
seemed
couldn't have
brutal.
been more chicken. I played this totally chickenry. It was horrible.
Chickenry.
Well, it's that not seeing the cards and you just assume the worst every
assume
time.
there's-
Like,
there's
well, there must
bad
be a
stuff.
9, 7, and a 6 in there.
I know,
But the
but
truth
did
of the
we
matter
ever-
is,
did anybody see the dragon?
No.
No.
I saw that 7.
Well, let's think about it. There's 13 cards in the deck, so
I know,
the
but you still
likelihood of
shuffle
you drawing
them.
yeah, but still.
And the 6, is not as scary because this thing can often take it out.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hit points, though. I mean,
But
even, even if the
4
demon had come up-
cards.
I
That's
know.
so ridiculous. But then I'd have been the guy stuck,
Well,
and it probably would have
see,
been
you're
short
in a bad
something.
spot. Dave's really the one who chickened
I did.
out.
I chose the chicken.
Because you're 1 wound away from
Yeah,
being
I
out of the
understand.
game.
But I still felt.
So what? You gotta
I felt
go
there was
for
a
it.
lot there, and there
I know,
wasn't.
the onus is
Because
on
all
you.
I saw the entire game were like 1 and 3s. Save
Yeah.
you 2.
The very first card from the very first time I put in was one of the 5-point golems, and nothing up there defeats a 5-point golem. It's other than the Vorpal Sword. It's the one
Yeah,
thing that doesn't
the
have a
5-point,
thing for
I
it.
know.
And so I was just scared of the very first one, which by the way had a lot of cards in it.
That was the
but
one.
no one, very few of these things got removed, so everybody was able to sort of go through.
Right.
All right, so we're going to play it again, of course. The original game, I believe, came
Is
with
this.
the warrior and this,
Yeah.
but this version of the game actually has 3 other possible things. I'm just
Cool.
going to draw one.
Characters.
Yep.
Theme, Dave. Theme.
So let's just play the mage,
Yeah.
just because it's
The most different, maybe. Oh, he's only got 2 hit points.
All right. He only has 2 hit points, but he has a wall of, or she has a wall of fire for 6. All right, polymorph. The way polymorph works is you defeat, essentially, you turn over a monster, and if you decide to use the polymorph, you just defeat that, but then you take the next monster from the deck.
Oh, it turns into a different monster.
Yep. It basically polymorphs into the top
Yeah,
card from the
sure. You
deck.
see a big scary one, you'd switch it up.
Here we go. Bracelet of Protection is 3 victory points. All right. Omnipotence. If all of the monsters in the dungeon are different, then you just win automatically regardless.
Oh, okay. So you got to keep flipping just in case.
Which is to say, as long as there's no pairs. Well, it's interesting. I think the way you want to play this game is to flip them one at a time. But I believe the way the rules want you to play the game is you use your decide first thing, and then you just turn everything over.
Yeah.
And look. But what fun is that? Demonic Pact. You defeat the demon if he's in there, and the monster after him.
Ooh.
If he's the last card in the deck, then you just defeat him. And the Holy Grail we already know, which is the
Same
even-numbered
thing.
strength monster.
So
Yep.
it's
It's
also-
different looking. I mean, the art is.
It's a different
Yeah.
Holy Grail?
Yeah, I
Sure,
think
it's the
it has a taller.
It's the mage's Holy. Sure,
Yeah.
look, it's the mage's Holy Grail, not the
yeah.
warrior's Holy Grail.
Holy Grail.
Holy Grail.
And it's still the same 11 hit points,
So
but
how does the
spread
morph
differently.
work again?
Polymorph is when we turn over one of these. If you don't like it, if you want to use the polymorph,
Like if you can't beat it.
if you use,
Yeah.
you defeat that, but then you basically take the next one from the top of the deck.
Ooh, so
Blind.
that is not okay.
Right.
Okay.
Mark has
Okey-dokey.
shuffled them. All right, winner, you start.
Okay.
I just noticed. So this is the same 11 hit points. I
Yeah.
wonder if it's always 11 distributed in
Different
some way.
ways.
Yeah.
I just realized something.
Uh oh. Is it a strategery
I
thing?
think it is.
I don't like that he realized something.
So you better pass.
I'm going to not put this one in. And I am going to take away this demonic pact of defeating the demon plus the next monster.
All right. Now I'm getting cocky.
Let's get rid of... I know. I'm going to get stuck with it if I take out the 6. Hit
Pass.
Hmm. Okay.
Pass.
Well, Mark?
Well, she won last time. I can't let her just...
I think I've overstepped quite a bit here.
Well, Mark took it off.
Yeah, I know.
If
So
you don't want to go through this dungeon, you don't have to. Oh, he's going to pull something out.
Wow, you will
well,
be the guy.
I will be the guy, but if I do this, which is better? I'll do that.
Okay, well, clearly I'm passing.
Well,
so.
if you added something with an even number strength, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
You passed?
Yes.
All right.
Don't shuffle.
I'm not going to shuffle.
Though it doesn't matter now. You took my special demon power out.
Well,
Looks like there's more cards.
We'll just do this after the fact.
What is that?
Right, right,
If
right.
they're all different. If
Oh,
it
sure,
works
of
out
course.
that it happens that way, we'll just give it to you
Forgot
after
about
the
that.
fact. All right, so first off, hey.
Hey.
Holy Grail, it's almost like you
But
knew
keep
this.
it.
Yeah, there's a 6. All right.
1, I think I just take that one.
All right, so you have 8 hit points. Now you have 7.
Right.
Okay, what do you want to do with that? Do you
How
want
many
to-
cards are left?
1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want to polymorph or not?
I'm going to... That's really my only choice, right? I'm going to take that hit.
Okay.
So I'm down to 2.
So
right?
you're now down to 2, correct?
Why are you doing that?
Because I know what's in that
Because
deck.
they're all different. And they're all different right now. Now you're down to 2. All right. You're down to 2. What do you want to do with that?
How many cards are left?
Well, you got to do something or you lose. Unless they're all different.
Yeah. So, wow. I'm going to take that hit
So you lose.
temporarily.
And you're
Dead.
just hoping. You're just
Temporary.
hoping. So you're done. You don't fight any more monsters.
I don't even get this decision,
No,
probably.
no, you're done.
Well,
You're out for the round because you did not succeed.
Wow.
Yeah,
Ready?
Well, but I could succeed if this thing...
Right.
is-
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So here we
Right.
go.
Come on, baby.
Oh.
Darn.
Bump, bump. There's another one
match.
too as well.
That one.
Did you know the demon was in there, Dave?
No, I did not.
wow.
I took a really big chance.
Well, I mean, I put the demon in the next play. He takes that.
oh, that was great. Why didn't you pass and stick me with it?
Well, it was still early. We've seen other ones where if you
Right.
pass early and there's only 4 cards, you can, and all those hit points are out there.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to do it. I really thought that there was enough. But
Yeah.
the problem is there's multiples, quite a few
Well, that-
multiples
right.
in this guy.
That double 5 is a killer because
Yeah.
there's a lot of them in there, and I knew that 7 was coming.
Not just that, but nothing.
I knew it was different too, so
I
I
can't
had to.
remember.
Like,
Is it the road? Is the
I had to toughen
barbarian?
up.
I think it's the barbarian scenario that we didn't play.
It has the hammer.
The barbarian scenario is the only one
That has-
a thing that takes out
the golem killer.
the golems. So in every other scenario, including the warrior, which is the one they suggest you start with, the golem is the. And
He's-
it has to be that way, right? You have to have.
Well, and like this one, it doesn't have the dragon spear, right?
Right.
The dragon's out there.
Right, but it does have the get rid of something. Also, the dragon could be the next card after
Well,
the demon.
yeah,
if the
that's
demon's in the
hard
thing.
to arrange.
Wow.
So
Go
yeah.
ahead, Mark.
Okay.
All right, just because I did it last time, I'm gonna add that.
You better.
Polymorphs out.
No polymorph. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Grail is out.
Pass.
Holy smackadoodles.
It's only 3 cards.
Yeah.
They're likely to all be different at this point.
Oh, sure.
I never even thought about that. The fewer cards there are there, the more you have a chance of having them be different.
Maybe.
I'm never going to win this game.
You think too much.
I'm not.
Oh, you're
think just the
still in,
opposite.
that's
Think too much. I'm speeding the game along by passing. You going to
Ooh.
take something else out?
Ooh.
I'll put it in.
Ooh. It's all ooh.
I agree.
Game's gonna go a lot faster with 3 players.
Let's take something else out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, do it.
Take the demon one out.
Yeah, I'm sure the demon.
Oh.
Oh, sure.
Nikki?
Oh, you passed?
I'm already out, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, goodness. I have to pass.
Okay.
Pass.
All right, Mark, here
Let's
you go.
He's probably going to do fine this time.
Only 5 cards.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
they're all different, he's
all
fine.
all the hit points,
And you've
too.
got 11 hit points. What could go wrong?
I don't know.
All right. Now you have 9
9.
hit points. Now you have 8 hit points.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no.
Now you have 7 hit points, but not this.
Right.
Now you have
one hit point.
hit
Oh, it's
point.
going to kill me.
Yes. Oh, if only it
And
was
a
one.
The double 1 got me.
Dang!
I'm out.
Is that what you were banking on? Is the different numbers?
Well, you know, it's weird. You know, I don't want it to be too
that
easy
back.
for you, so I sort of get trapped into
Yeah.
staying in.
He
And
stays
then-
up above, Link.
and then I-
That's
yeah,
the
yeah, that's
main.
right.
And then I
That's
looked
the
at all the
mage.
hit points, and I thought, I might be able to pull this off. There's not that many cards.
And you need this card back, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I don't
And I
think
knew
this
I-
is actually in the rules, but I assume I'm the new start player.
Oh, right, since I'm kaput.
I would assume it would just go. I would assume
Sure.
it would go clockwise from you.
That works.
Or you just have to sit
I'm hanging
here
in there
and-
this time at least.
All right, here we go.
I haven't done
Here we go.
anything, but
I will put that into the dungeon.
Sure. Okie doke.
I will. Let's not worry about this. All the things different anymore.
Okay.
It never works
You
anyway.
gotta worry about. What are you gonna worry
I know
about?
from experience.
You don't gotta worry about it.
Eek. What? Say what?
Okay. What?
What? Say what?
What?
What? Bracelet.
oof.
No demon pack.
Eek. Nope. I am passing.
Pass.
No. Okay. Here we go. Wish me luck.
This is
Have
bad.
eight hit points.
8 hit points
And a transmogrifier.
and a Grail. All
Good
right.
luck.
7 hit points. Holy Grail.
Ooh.
Hey, let's use that polymorph, shall we?
Yep.
So I will defeat that.
And instead it turns into
3.
So I have
4 left, I think.
4 hit points left.
Isn't that right?
Yeah, at 8.
Holy Grail. Holy Grail.
Wow.
Holy Grail.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yay!
Wow.
Tarantara.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet glorious polymorph.
Yeah, it saved you.
Sweet glorious polymorph.
Well, it could have been the dragon, right? If it come up as the dragon,
Sure.
I'd be dead.
I've not even seen the dragon.
Let's
in
just
this
make
game.
sure it's in here. There it is on the bottom.
Okay.
I really am shuffling them.
I believe
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I just haven't
Even
seen the
Mark
dragon.
shuffled them that one time. It does seem like it doesn't come up very often. All right, here we go. Let us put that in there.
Okay.
Lettuce.
It's lettuce.
Let us turnip and pea. The old vegetable trick. Oh, let's see what this is.
I was
Wall
hoping
of
someone's going
fire.
to take that sometime.
Serious?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
All right, I'm out anyway, so I'm going to
Oh,
kibitz.
Now what are you gonna pull?
Eek.
Pass.
Shoot.
Only 4. Although I did pass. They could be 4 different. Or 4 different.
Sure. Uh-huh.
Don't.
Oh. Hey, gosh. Okay.
Pass.
No,
Yeah.
here we go, Nikki P.
I'm
She's
not
probably
gonna.
okay, but
nope.
I'm afraid.
I am
I'm
not.
afeared.
Here we go.
I'm not gonna
you
be
have
okay.
5.
5 hit points. First is the Grim Reaper. So the question is, you have 5 hit points, so this will kill you. Do you want to use your polymorph? Before you decide, you do still have this. If these are
Yeah.
all different numbers, this is a unique number that can't be doubled up. So there is the gamble that maybe you could survive from that, or you could polymorph and get rid of it.
Is that the only thing that can work for me once I'm dead? Because I know something that's in there, and there's an ability
Yes,
I
if-
want to try to use.
I'm
on
going to
it.
assume that what you're saying is you put the demon in there. Once you are dead, none of these count anymore.
None of them work. The
No.
only thing that can work for me once I'm dead is that.
Correct. Once your hit points go down to 0, then you are done. None of these other
Well, I
relics,
know
artifacts.
there's something else in there that is gonna. Okay, shoot.
If you actually know the demon is in there, that's 2 unique numbers. So all you have to just hope is that the other 3 aren't the same, aren't a pair. So it's really up to you.
I'm gonna polymorph.
You're gonna get rid of this?
Yeah.
Okay, doke. So that becomes a 3.
Okay.
Down to 2 hit points.
Down to 2 hit points. So
Dun dun dun.
no.
Eek.
All right, so you're
Be dead.
So that would have killed you as well. Oh, so this gamble would have paid off,
Yeah.
but you didn't know.
Oh well. I was worrying about that
Yep.
because I knew it was in there because I put it there.
All right, flip it.
Okay. Ow, I'm hurt.
Wounded.
Cards, please, Lincoln.
Yep.
Dragon?
I wish I was wounded.
No.
Oh, we still haven't seen the dragon. That is so strange. All right, Nikki P, starts with you.
All right. I shouldn't even look. No. Okay. Did you even look at that?
Yeah.
Okay. It didn't. It looked like you just went.
And C.
Wow.
Crazy people.
Well, it's got all that magical stuff.
So the demon is out,
Demonic Pact is out.
and whatever would follow that.
Right.
So what is that one?
That's the
again?
omnipotence. That's if they're all different.
I'm passing.
It's on Nikki.
Slow.
Yeah, I'm passing.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm
It
passing.
seems unlikely that these would all be different.
There's a lot in there. I don't know.
All right, this could be for the win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Only if I
11
make it. I
11
have the
hit
full
points.
11. Holy Grail.
Takes care of that.
No, that's right.
Holy Grail.
Ooh, I
Stupid
could
even
use that
numbers.
Oh, polymorph, if ever there was one.
Oh, that is the
So the
dragon.
dragon turns into.
Hey, the dragon finally
one. Oh, it
shows up.
up. I saw it.
Oh, wow.
One.
Take the hit.
I've got 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, I can't polymorph. Oh, the demon was there. I've got 2.
Did you know that, Nikki?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you got 3.
I've got 3. Holy Grail. Don't be a 5. Holy Grail.
Oh,
Don't be a
man.
5.
Oh.
Oh,
That's, I still lose, don't I? That's 11 exactly.
You went
Yeah.
to 0.
we went to
Oh,
0.
that was
A
close.
close call.
I couldn't have polymorphed that better.
I know.
Oh, so close. That's awesome.
Wow.
All right.
Okey-dokey.
I'm 1-1.
We're all wounded except Lincoln.
But we finally saw the dragon.
No, but I haven't
did.
made it through. I haven't even gone through yet.
You might win the game.
That's true.
Just
Sure, if
by.
they die off.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, fail.
Yep.
Yeah.
Calm down. Don't break the cards.
I was just excited that the dragon finally showed up. It only took it about 2/3 of the way through our second game.
They're not sleeved yet
Oh, fair
because
enough.
they're too
Fair
shiny
enough. Fair enough.
for
Here
the
we go.
lights.
All right. Let's put that in there.
I keep thinking Mark's in. He's not.
No.
This is terrible.
Yep. Yep.
I'm supposed to look at your cards with you. So
That's a good one, I
I'm
think.
going to pass.
That saves your bacon a lot.
Yep, I'm going to pass. Dun dun dun.
Polymorph is still in there.
Yes, as is omnipotence, as is the demonic pact.
Yeah.
Pass.
You're passing?
Yeah.
No, she-
All right, Nikki.
This is I'm
Probably
going
all
to be
lighters.
like Mark. I'll watch Dave.
You have
play
the
rest
full
of
11.
game.
You have the full 11 hit points.
Nope. It's not going to happen.
All right, 4.
Oh, no.
Ouch.
Holy
Do you want to
grail.
polymorph?
Oof.
I assume you don't, but I'm just
No,
going to ask
there
every
are-
time.
There are worse.
Down to 7.
worse
Down to
things.
7. 5. Do you want to polymorph
Let's
or take the
polymorph
hits?
that.
All right. So instead, you get
3.
All right, down to 4.
down to
Right?
4,
That's not very helpful.
then a
Down
2,
2.
and you're dead
Unless, oh, we already did the
No,
polymorph.
they mount.
because they match.
Yeah.
And oh,
Yeah.
look what this would have killed.
Oh,
my God.
man.
Yeah.
That was the first card I put in.
Oh my gosh.
Look what that would have killed.
I know.
All you had to do was survive that.
I know.
Oh, if you didn't polymorph.
Ow. I'm out.
Well, she would have been hit points.
No,
Yeah, she has the
omnipotence was still in if
different
she didn't
things.
polymorph.
Oh, I see.
How crazy is that?
twice.
Well-
Twice that happened to me.
All right,
Mag-
Link, it's just you and me.
Magical
Goodness.
spells.
Yeah.
All right, you
Pretty
guys.
fickle stuff.
I think you're gonna probably win it.
I don't know. I'm zero sum over here. The next
know.
time I go through the dungeon, the
either
game
win or
is
lose.
over. The game is over. The next time I go through the
Yeah.
dungeon, whether I win or not, is up to.
And you win
Me.
without even scrolls.
Well, no, but he still has a chance to win.
Yes.
No, but if he
Yeah.
goes
You
out.
have as much of a chance to win as I do on my dungeon adventure. Go ahead, you start. Oh, the first card I saw was the dragon. I was like
Oh,
very
yeah.
excited. I thought I'm putting that in there.
Okay, Dave. Okay.
Oh, you want to play? Yeah. Okay, got it. We'll play teams.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you any input. I just want to see. Okay.
Grail's out.
Pass.
Okay, I guess.
I guess you're going in, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, good luck, player. Here we go.
11.
You're now down to 7 unless you want to polymorph that.
How many cards?
Just 4.
Oh, man.
Just leave it.
Okay.
Hoping for variety.
Yeah, you see how
5.
that
Down to
didn't work
5.
for
And a
me.
5.
Yeah. Oh,
Do you want to polymorph that? You probably should just to see
Yeah,
if this
it's
works
different.
for you.
okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Because you're down to 5, we said, right?
Yep. Oh.
yeah. 4.
4 hit points left.
I think so.
Ooh.
You died,
Different.
but they're all different, so you get a That's awesome. All right, here we go. This is for the
Except
game, likely.
Except I blew my no wins thing.
What'd you pull out?
Just a
Nice.
You can
Right.
move this
I
up
put both
now.
vampires in Link, so I knew that this was no good anymore, and that
This was really gonna
potentially
hurt,
8
right?
points. Yeah, but you know what? I
But there were
didn't
so
count
many
on.
cards.
There's only 4 cards in the deck.
Yeah, I
right?
know. And did you have the full 11 hit points? You did, right?
was-
Yeah,
Exciting.
there are people out there, I'm sure, going, these guys are
Guys
the
are-
biggest chickens I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Probably,
All right, here we go.
Do I go again?
Yeah.
You were the last person that goes to the dungeon.
Oof. I don't know. I'm having a hard time. He's choosing something. Wow. No.
Geek. Yeah.
What's that? The different
The
one?
omnipotence, the all different ones.
omnibus.
Pass.
Oh, here I go.
He's
Come on,
I'm a
Lucky.
scaredy cat.
All right, the game is over, one way or the other. Here we go.
6.
No,
That's-
defeated.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Holy Grail. Hey, Demonic Pact defeats this
And
and this
Oh,
5.
whoa.
Woot.
You're going to make it.
Okay, I now have
8
8
left.
hit points.
You have -1.
No, polymorph. Polymorph.
4.
Holy Grail.
Oh, my
Oh.
goodness.
You have
5.
5.
So a 5 will kill me.
I think
you're
so.
fine.
And there's another one in the deck. Oh, phew.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Phew. That was really cool.
Yeah.
What did you think, Nikki?
I like it's fun. I like even when I was out, it was fun to see what was going to happen, and your choices, your reasoning,
Mm-hmm.
kind of was neat.
Yeah, I've played Mandem, the
Is that the original version?
yes,
of
that
this?
has just the warrior set, and this is awesome because this really changes it up.
Yes.
You have a very different decision set for this. It's really neat. What do the other ones do?
Rogue, so there's the same 11 hit points. Rogue has a healing potion. When you die, you come back to life, but just with your
Ooh.
adventurer's VP.
Okay.
So,
So you-
what's nice about that though is if you're at 2 hit points and you take a 9, you absorb all of them,
yeah.
and then you come back to life. So
Oh.
you could potentially, depending on when you die, defeat monsters with strength 6 or more.
The big ones, right?
Invisibility cloak. The Ring of Power is you defeat monsters with strength 2 or less, and then you add their strength to your hit points. But only for the 2s and the 1s. They
Yeah.
have to be in there,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, isn't that nice? And then the Vorpal Dagger is the same thing as the Vorpal Sword. You choose one beforehand.
So this is
I'm sorry. It was just for me. It's weird because I like I said, I played it once before, and I just couldn't get in the swing of decisions. Like it was,
Yeah.
I felt like I had something figured out the last time, and this time I just
Oh.
could not wrap my head around what.
Well,
it
was it because you were playing the other version of the
yeah,
game?
this is the
and
warrior
this...
one, but I played that one and I did terribly. on
I
that
actually
one.
felt that I did better with the mage powers. Like, I somehow understood those more with my drawing.
Yeah.
Like, it never happened. No, it did happen. I eventually, Nikki, you saw, my plan was always when I drew the demon,
Yeah.
I was thinking, I'm going to draw the demon and then get rid of this.
Yes.
Thinking, everyone else is now scared, but I know it's not in the deck. But then when I did, you saw me draw the demon, I realized, well, it gets rid of something after it. Like, as
Yeah.
long as this is still in,
Yeah.
there's something to be said for
Yeah.
waiting to see if Lincoln got rid of this. Also, this omnipotence thing is cool because
Yes.
the demon is a unique number.
sure.
Like,
Well, that's the thing I was thinking when we did the second set and did the mage. All of a sudden, I thought, oh, the mage or whatever he's called, yeah, the mage. He's good at defeating the high numbers, but the low numbers give him trouble.
right?
Particularly if you take maybe this one out, but he doesn't have that torch, right?
Right.
So the 1s, 2s, 3s, of which there can be duplicates, which screw that thing up, and he doesn't have any invulnerability. And then,
Right.
like this guy here, was this guy, the rogue?
Rogue.
Yeah.
He's assuming that thing stays in, he's good against the big guys.
6, 7, and 9.
Yeah.
Right.
And if that one's around, he can even do the 1s and 2s. So they,
The 1s and 2s help.
It's a different game.
yeah.
Yeah,
What's
what's
the
the
other
warrior? Warrior?
The other set is Barbarian.
Oh, barbarian.
There's that healing potion again. Chainmail and leather shield for the 11 hit
11.
points. There's the torch that we remember from the warrior. This is the one. He defeats the golem, so
Yeah.
this just takes the 5s out.
the
It's the
golem
only
was
one that
tough.
defeats the 5s. And then the Vorpal Axe is different than the Vorpal Sword. This is you defeat a monster after you draw it. So once per dungeon, you can go, okay, let's kill that one.
Oh, neat.
Before you know
you
what
don't have
else
to
is...
decide before that. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I see. When you see it, right.
It's sort of similar to the polymorph, but it just defeats one.
Yeah.
Polymorph's a risk. I mean, that's a risk too, but polymorph's a risk because you
Yeah.
could something horrible could come up.
What I
Yeah.
like though is also polymorph potentially messes this up,
Oh, yeah.
but it might also help that
Right.
one right where you got rid of the duplicate
Right.
that actually helped for that. That was
Maybe
really
that's
neat.
the better way to use it than what I did.
I don't remember because I did play the original game of this a long time ago, and I don't remember. But I seem to remember the original game did not have the last man standing aspect to it. It was just a straight
You had to get to 2?
2 or maybe even 3. I can't remember. And I have to say, I would probably play that way with people and not just for the sitting around watching aspect of it, right? It'd be one thing if you're eliminated and the game takes 5 more minutes.
Well,
I mean, how did you feel?
I
You were
wondered about
eliminated
that.
early.
In
and
fact,
tell me what you felt.
In some ways, I kind of went for it. I thought, well, let me just go for it, and then if I get eliminated, we'll see how that feels, right? And it was kind of fun to look over your shoulder, and it didn't stay too long. I was thinking about if I was at, well, if
I
I'm
didn't
at,
even stay in that round very long either.
no, I didn't. I mean, if it's a game night at my own house, right, I'm just playing. If it was a game convention or a games day, I thought, would I at that point say, okay, good luck, I'll go off.
yeah.
I probably would have gone off. But at the same time, I could also see the sort of thing
fun
like
of
we did,
watching.
people kind of sitting around behind the guys that are still in. How many players does this go to? Just the 4?
4, just 4,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I don't know if this is technically called a microgame or not, but I like the length and I like the interaction
I
stuff
think it's a
that you
micro
do.
game that they've just added variants to, which is great. It's the same game,
This I love.
essentially, except unless there's that one portion you're saying, last
Yeah,
minute
I just-
standing aspect.
The
Put that
different-
other one out.
The different powers I love. Well, let's just line up the grails.
Yeah.
Here's the
Are you going to line up similar powers?
here's the warriors. No, it's just
of.
because the grails were there.
Other way.
I just think it's neat. I mean, they
Oh, yes.
they changed the game in a way that I did not expect.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, obviously this theme is the sort of thing that's got a huge amount of fantasy character archetypes that they could be adding to, right?
Right. Sure, you could do even more expansions for
Add-
more
add the-
stuff. You could add different monsters. Even I mean,
Well, I love that they don't change the deck.
yeah,
Right.
The deck is exactly the same for every one of these sets. They
Yeah.
just change
You
the
just tweak
symbols
this a little bit.
and they give you a couple of different. Like this one's only on the ranger. Is that what that one is? Or the rogue?
Rogue.
The rogue.
Yeah. So I mean, that's awesome. I love that. They've only tweaked this, and they did slightly tweak this by adding other symbols. But when I first, because I haven't played this version, I only played the Dungeon of Mandom. But I was wondering how they were going to do this. Like these seem to be where they're not there, only like this one. Is there any other ones that are like that just take? Is that the same as this torch?
Torch
Yeah.
and torch, yeah.
Okay.
But it's a different art.
But they're they behave the same
Yes,
way.
they do.
Okay. So yeah, they leave like one, but then like this one, like you said, takes care of the 5, which is so dangerous in the other sets. The ogre or what is
Yeah.
it, or the golem.
Gollum. I mean that it's not crazy, well, certainly not crazy complicated, and they just do little
Yeah,
tweaks
you
here and
just-
there, and it just feels, the characters feel
Like
different.
I said though, it's funny that I had I thought I had a beat on it in the previous time that I played, and this one I was like, at least I did better on the mage this time, but I
Yes.
didn't do very well on the warrior. It was so funny. I'm like, what did I do? Maybe just because we played 3. I don't know. It's been a long while since we played it, but still, I'm really impressed. It's super fun, and this is the Oink. They do a lot of great stuff. And I think IELLO did a really good job further developing it.
This
Oh, yeah.
this game makes me wonder if somewhere in Japan are all these crappy game designs that never make it to the United States, simply because, again, the elegance, what we're talking about, right? It's almost love letter-like in that sense, right? It's just a simple deck of these, like 13 or 15 or whatever it is cards.
Sure.
Plus the original game, just this one,
No, this
one race, these 6 things.
Also cards, probably, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's...
Yes, definitely cards. And on your turn, it's so simple. You either decide to stay in or don't decide to stay in. But the tension is there. It's what you were saying to me before about the 80% thing. What was that?
Oh, just that I think lots of games can get to the 80% level really easily, but it's that last bit of polish that probably takes a ton of time
Yeah.
and a ton of play testing, a ton
Yeah.
of blind testing. Doesn't even feel like they're maybe making big adjustments, but it's just polished.
I haven't played a lot of them, but it seems to me that these little teeny Japanese games that I'm playing are all past that 80%, or they feel elegant in that way. I really think Love Letter is that way, and Deep Sea Adventure is that way, and this sort of feels that way to me. I mean, if you can think this is just not fun,
Yeah,
I
of
can
course.
I can
Yeah.
understand that. But even if you don't think this is fun, I think maybe you might still see the kind of elegance in the design here. I don't know.
So have you played many of the Oink games?
I
mean, because I know we have a friend that has a lot of them.
is Maskman one of them?
Yes.
Then yes, and I need to know the titles.
Was the
There's
Eat Me If You Can, the Little
That's a
Red
different
Riding
company,
Hood
but I
one?
think
Is that
that-
a
yeah,
different?
I think it's a
okay.
different company.
The Cinderella one?
Too many Cinderellas.
Yeah,
Too
that's a
Many
different company as
Cinderellas
well.
is a different
These
one?
are the ones that are. It's Troll in the Grove.
I don't know. Here's the problem. The problem is our friend who brings these games back from Japan. He goes to Japan and brings them back. So the titles are not in English.
They are all on the boxes.
They are?
Yeah, that's the great
I
thing
don't-
about this.
that's
though.
why I don't
Everything has
remember.
English. At least almost all of them. At least since the earliest games, they're now doing everything in English and Japanese, and it's pretty spectacular. Those have. I love this art. These guys did.
Yes.
It's yellow, and they're always pretty
Yeah.
spectacular. But I love the the Oink Games design. Whoever does that stuff has this
And these
really
are
great minimalist thing.
Thick
too.
and
Yeah, I
gorgeous
know.
tokens, and
Yeah.
It's really neat.
these even survive my shuffling.
Yeah.
That's just because it's too few. You're the best shuffler around. If you
Wow,
you
you
have
know what? I
two
wasn't
more.
doing a good job at that time.
Yeah.
That time. Yeah. See,
There
that's,
you go.
You get to do small decks of cards.
Yeah,
from
because
now
that's the
on.
only ones I can do. The other ones I'll fold them. Well, thanks for teaching, Dave.
Yeah.
You're welcome.